The challenge with Friedrich Nietzsche begins right from the pronunciation of his name. The first syllable should sound like ni, and the second like cha, as in a Japanese exclamation. But beyond this linguistic hurdle lies a profound thinker whose provocative ideas continue to shape modern thought. Nietzsche is famous for statements that have resonated through time. "What doesn't kill me makes me stronger," and "God is dead, and we have killed him." He is also famous for his unmistakable, thick mustache, perhaps as iconic as his ideas. However, to understand Nietzsche's philosophy, we must move past the shock value of these bold declarations and grapple with a mind as rich as it is challenging. When we do, we discover a thinker who is deeply wise, insightful, and, surprisingly, practical. Nietzsche's ideas are not just meant to dazzle or provoke, they are meant to guide us toward becoming better, stronger, and more authentic versions of ourselves. Early life and academic beginnings. Friedrich Wilhelm Nietzsche was born on October 15, 1844, in a small village called Rocken, located in the eastern part of what was then Prussia, now Germany. His father was a Lutheran pastor, and Nietzsche's early years were steeped in religion. Sadly, his father died when Friedrich was only 5 years old, leaving a lasting impression on the young boy. Nietzsche excelled in school, particularly in the study of ancient languages. By the time he reached university, his brilliance in ancient Greek and classical philology, the study of language and literature, earned him a reputation as an intellectual prodigy. Incredibly, at just 24 years old, Nietzsche was appointed a professor at the University of Basel in Switzerland, a remarkable achievement for someone so young. However, academic life did not suit Nietzsche. He found the rigid, formal nature of university work stifling. In 1879, after less than a decade, he resigned his position due to ill health and dissatisfaction with the academic world. Life in the Alps and literary masterpieces. After leaving academia, Nietzsche sought solace in the Swiss Alps, settling in the quiet town of Sils Maria. This remote and serene environment became the setting for his most productive years. Nietzsche wrote many of his major works during this time, including The Birth of Tragedy, Human, All Too Human, The Gay Science, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Beyond Good and Evil, On the Genealogy of Morals. Each of these works challenged conventional wisdom and invited readers to reconsider the foundations of morality, culture, and human purpose. Personal struggles and final years. Despite his intellectual achievements, Nietzsche's personal life was riddled with challenges. He had a difficult relationship with his family, famously declaring, "I don't like my mother, and it is painful even for me to hear my sister's voice." Romantic relationships were equally fraught, as women repeatedly rejected him. His books did not sell well during his lifetime, leaving him isolated and frustrated. In 1889, at the age of 44, Nietzsche suffered a mental breakdown. Accounts suggest the episode was precipitated by his witnessing the brutal treatment of a horse in Turin, Italy. He reportedly ran to the animal, embraced it, and cried, "I understand you." This moment marked the beginning of his descent into madness. Nietzsche spent the remaining 11 years of his life in a state of mental and physical decline, cared for by his sister, until his death in 1900. Nietzsche's philosophy, a guide to life. Though Nietzsche's life ended tragically, his philosophy is filled with hope, resilience, and grandeur. Central to his ideas is the concept of Selbstüberwindung, self-overcoming. Nietzsche believed that greatness comes from rising above our circumstances and embracing life's challenges with courage and strength. This idea is embodied in his concept of the Übermensch, often translated as Overman or Superman, an idealized individual who transcends societal norms and limitations to live authentically. Nietzsche sought to teach us how to become who we truly are. His philosophy offers several key lessons. 1. Own up to envy. Nietzsche viewed envy not as a shameful emotion but as a valuable guide to self-discovery. In his view, envy reveals what we truly desire and admire. Instead of suppressing envious feelings, Nietzsche urged us to use them constructively. If we envy a writer, artist, or entrepreneur, it is because we recognize in them something we aspire to achieve ourselves. However, Nietzsche was also realistic. Not everyone achieves their dreams, and failure is a natural part of life. For Nietzsche, the mark of a strong individual, the Übermensch, is the ability to accept failure with dignity and continue striving. 2. Question Christianity. Nietzsche's critique of Christianity was both fierce and nuanced. He accused the religion of promoting values that stifle human potential. Christianity, he argued, emerged from the resentment of the weak. Unable to achieve power, creativity, or fulfillment, the downtrodden invented a moral system that glorified submission, meekness, and suffering. Nietzsche saw this as a denial of life's true pleasures: strength, passion, intellectual mastery, and artistic creation. While he acknowledged the comfort religion provides, he believed it ultimately held humanity back. 3. Avoid escapism, including alcohol. Nietzsche abstained from alcohol, viewing it as a tool for numbing pain and avoiding reality. He made a striking comparison between Christianity and alcohol, suggesting both serve as escapes from life's hardships. Nietzsche believed true fulfillment comes from confronting difficulties head-on, not seeking solace in illusions or substances. He famously advised, "Live dangerously. Build your cities on the slopes of Mount Vesuvius." For Nietzsche, life's greatest rewards come from taking risks and embracing challenges. 4. Fill the void left by religion. Nietzsche's declaration that God is dead was not a celebration of atheism but a lamentation. He recognized that the decline of religious belief left a profound void in human life. Without the structure and meaning religion once provided, humanity faces the daunting task of creating its own values. Nietzsche believed philosophy, art, literature, and music could replace religion as sources of meaning. He admired the ancient Greeks, who used tragic drama as a tool for moral education and catharsis. Similarly, Nietzsche hoped modern culture could inspire and guide humanity in the absence of divine authority. Nietzsche's enduring legacy. Nietzsche's philosophy remains as relevant today as it was in the 19th century. In an era marked by rapid social change, existential questions, and the search for meaning, his ideas challenge us to confront life with courage, creativity, and authenticity. Though his life was filled with struggles, Nietzsche's work inspires us to embrace our potential and strive to become who we truly are. Nietzsche's bold vision of self-overcoming and the Übermensch reminds us that greatness lies not in avoiding difficulty but in transforming it into a source of strength. Through his writings, Nietzsche continues to encourage us to live deeply, question fearlessly, and create meaning in a chaotic world.